It's fair to say that everyone was surprised when Wednesday failed to appear on Netflix the week before Halloween, but regardless, it was well worth the wait. After a dark and very exciting season, we are all eager to see where and what Wednesday gets up to next. So the creators have given viewers a few teases. Therefore, fans need not worry as Wednesday will undoubtedly return. But what can we anticipate from a possible second season? Let's look at it. First up, the creators of the must-watch Netflix show Wednesday have revealed a few sneak peeks into what season 2 could entail. As the Netflix series waits for renewal, the showrunners of Wednesday give a glimpse of the season 2 plotlines. Wednesday marks Tim Burton's entrance into the Addams Family universe. He directed the first 4 installments of the fantasy drama, which stars Jenna Ortega in the lead role. She was expelled from high school and sent to Nevermore, a school for hideous misfits. Throughout the show, Wednesday witnesses multiple killings that she feels obligated to solve. Now, Gough and Miles Miller, the show's creators, spoke recently about what to anticipate from Wednesday season 2, even if it hasn't yet been renewed. The pair point out that while Ortega, who has received widespread accolades for her lead role, is intended to remain the center of attention, they also hope to portray more of her connection with her mother Morticia, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones. It is also promised that her unyielding worldview will be tested as Wednesday develops and grows. Sounds pretty exciting, right? Fingers crossed season 2 is renewed ASAP. So there are many questions viewers are asking while waiting for the confirmation of a second season. The first big question, who is Wednesday's stalker? Wednesday was sent some alarming texts as soon as she turned on the phone that Xavier had bought her, and she excitedly recognized she had found her first stalker. Due to her disdain for social media, we already know that Wednesday had a modest internet presence. It's impressive that a stalker was able to send her messages though, given that Xavier was the one to give her a brand new phone. We are dying to see how this storyline unfolds. Also, we all want to know what Tyler will do next. When Tyler was last seen, he was being hauled in chains to either a maximum security prison or a psychiatric institution. However, Tyler changed into his hide from before the transport could depart, giving the viewers the impression that he had slain all the armed security personnel. Will Tyler be more dangerous now that he is free and doesn't have his master around? Or will he make an effort to change his ways so he may go back to Jericho? Viewers also want to know what happened to Laurel. Laurel could revive Jeremiah Crackstone after her true name was made known, but Wednesday stopped him. Additionally, it became clear that Tyler was under her control because Tyler was tricked into changing into a hide. Although Laurel's goals have been stopped for the time being, if Tyler helps save his master, the two may have even more sinister plans for Nevermore and the Outcasts. While we're on the topic of Wednesday and a potential season 2, the creators have also teased that more of the OG Addams Family will make their debuts. According to Wednesday's co-creator, a prospective second season of the program may devote significantly more time to the Addams Family. Although Wednesday Addams, played by Jenna Ortega, is the main character, some episodes also include her famous family, including her father Gomez, portrayed by Luis Guzman, her mother Morticia, played by Catherine Zeta-Jones, and her uncle Fester, played by Fred Armisen. Catherine and Luis are the two family members who stand out the most, and Raul Julia's roles in the 1990s movies. But if the series gets renewed for future seasons, co-showrunner Gough has teased that her unusual family may become more engaged if Wednesday does make a comeback to investigate additional mysteries, including the shady stalker who calls her in the season finale. After completing her first term at Nevermore Academy, the young protagonist of Wednesday's first season returns home for the holidays, although she might potentially be delving deeper into other mysteries throughout the Christmas period. The second installment would probably return Wednesday to her studies. If the show is successful enough to return, viewers can anticipate that each member of the Addams Family will have their moment in the spotlight. Now, if you watched Wednesday, you most definitely missed a few Easter eggs. The Addams Family is reimagined in the recent Netflix series Wednesday. Jenna Ortega plays Wednesday Addams, who is now a teenager and a student at Nevermore Academy. However, there is still a lot of Addams Family in the series, some subtle and some not. Let's take a look at a few Easter eggs you might have missed. First up, the Addams Family theme song. Fans will undoubtedly notice the stark difference in the Wednesday opening credit theme when they first start watching the series. A Wednesday-specific song that nonetheless maintains an eerie vibe has been used as the show's theme music in place of the legendary theme from the 1960s TV series. The soundtrack, which was composed by Chris Bacon and longtime Tim Burton colleague Danny Elfman, goes well with the opening scene. If you can't quite make out the theme song, don't worry. The song is mentioned twice in the series. After arriving at Nevermore Academy, Wednesday decides she wants to go and request a ride from her new boo, Tyler Galpin, to the Burlington train station. The annual Harvest Festival serves as a diversion while Wednesday eludes Principal Weems. Tyler discusses his impression on Wednesday's temperament in a conversation. "You are not a threat," he remarks. "You're just a little wacky." To which Wednesday responds, "I prefer spooky." You'll recognize this as a reference to the words of the theme song, even if you're only a casual fan of the Addams Family. "The creepy and the kooky, mysterious and spooky." Now, this one is fairly obvious. Christina Ricci has officially returned. 9 actresses either voiced Wednesday Addams for animation before Ortega's portrayal of the character in the Netflix series or represented her on film. The most recognizable on-screen representation of the gothic young girl was by Christina Ricci. In 1993's Addams Family Values, in 1991's The Addams Family, Christina Ricci played Wednesday, and 19 years later, she reprises the role in Netflix's Wednesday, re-entering the Addams Family universe in its most recent spinoff. In the newest Wednesday series, Christina plays Marilyn Thornhill, a teacher of botanical sciences and Ophelia Hall's dorm mom, also known as Wednesday's residence monitor. Marilyn Thornhill is friendly, shy, and generally keeps to herself. However, she conceals a sinister secret about her background that neither anyone at the school nor the town knows. Another Easter egg is when Wednesday's spider Homer makes an appearance. The 6th episode of Wednesday features a flashback to Wednesday's previous birthday celebrations, including a scenario in which Wednesday busts open a piñata filled with spiders. The spiders scare the other kids at the party away, yet they scurry around on a very relaxed Wednesday. In the Addams Family from 1964, Wednesday actually had a spider named Homer in a box as a pet. Wednesday's love of creepy crawlies manifests itself in another childhood pet of hers, even though Homer does not appear in Wednesday. When Wednesday and her roommate Enid have a rare chance to connect, Wednesday shares with Enid how her pet scorpion Nero was sadly killed by a couple of people when she was just 6 years old. As you can see, this is a clear tie to the original Addams Family films.
I was 6 years old. I took my pet scorpion Nero out for his afternoon stroll and we were ambushed. 2 of them held me down and made me watch. While the others ran Nero over.
And finally, the arrow in the apple bit. One of the many Easter eggs is based on the well-known arrow in the apple joke. In the Addams Family from 1991, Wednesday ties up Pugsley and stuffs an apple into his mouth. Wednesday draws a crossbow and releases the bolt. The camera cuts away, but she appears to hit the target without missing a beat. In the first 20 minutes of episode 1, Wednesday first mentions the situation. Pugsley, a student at Nancy Reagan High School, is captured by a number of his classmates, who tie him up and place him inside a locker while he has an apple in his mouth. When Wednesday finds him, she exacts her revenge by unleashing piranhas with a voracious appetite into the swimming pool. Almost killing one of the bullies. Archery is one of the extracurricular activities offered at Nevermore Academy. Wednesday explores the property to get a feel for its layout and finds Xavier firing a few arrows at a target. Have you ever used a bow and arrow? Yes. She clarifies, only on live targets. She then launches an apple into the air before bringing back the rosin, shooting, and nailing it. What an iconic moment remade, making the show all the more exciting to watch. But we want to know your thoughts. Have you binged the show yet? Were you a fan? Do you think there will be a second season? Unfortunately, guys, that's all the time we have for today. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. And as always, thanks for watching.